Hey everybody, the Blogging with Michael show is about to start. I just wanted to start the video a little bit early, just because. So I may be quiet for a moment when the Blogging with Michael show actually starts, but then we'll go right into it after that. Okay, let me get the chat started in the meantime. Should do it in a nice time, but hey.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Hit it out. Excuse me. Welcome to Blogging with Michael, and I'm your host, Michael Savoy, and today we're going to talk about the Rapid Content Wizard Lightning Edition, and we'll go right into the lightning round in just a few moments, and as soon as my timer gets turned off here, because the show actually started before my timer went off. That's pretty interesting. All right, I've already made some sales. This is going really good. All right, let me turn down my my phone so that we're not interrupted, because I don't want to be interrupted while I'm talking with you. So that's the way it is. Now, first of all, let's go over what the heck is Rapid Content Wizard. It's called RCW Lightning, but what it is it's a form of content producing software that I'm going to go ahead and share on the screen. For those of you who are on the Blogging with Michael show on Blog Talk Radio, you can go to bloggingwithmichael.com/blog, and it will be there as you can actually watch it there live. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and start my screen share. I will go to the Rapid Content Wizard, and as you can see, this is pretty elaborate. Okay, there's a lot of things you can do with this, and what we're going to see, the fun part with this is I'm learning this as you are, so don't feel bad if some of this looks like it's really complicated, because, well, we're learning this together, okay? And basically, the way it's set up, you can actually create content very quickly using very targeted keyword lists. And the cool part about this is you can choose the size of your paragraphs, the number of paragraphs to put on there, all of that right from the software here. So, in some of the things that Sean Donahoe was teaching about in his video series, and in fact, if you purchase, you still get access to the video series, and he'll be putting those videos out very shortly. Now, I hadn't even really given it a whole lot of thought prior to this, so I don't have a keyword that we could go after. So let's try something, let's say decaf Keurig coffee. Okay, and we can see if that brings us anything as far as content goes. All right, so I'm going to let it load some new content. And it's loading. And I may not have chosen a very good keyword, okay, because it's possible that you're wanting something that you know is going to have low competition but high search results. And a lot of times you're not, just pulling a keyword out of your hat doesn't always give you that what you're looking for here. So while we're waiting for it to find us some content, we can. Oh, I want to see what that looks like on our screen. Okay, it's doing the same thing as what I'm seeing, so that's good. Because I don't like it when I don't know what you're seeing, because then we could be I could be looking at one thing and you see me instead. That's happened to me a couple of times while doing these broadcasts. Okay, I'm guessing that it did not find anything for Keurig decaf coffee because there is nothing there. So we'll pick something else that probably will have more content. But let's see. I think we're in the content builder here. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. All right. So that was not a good keyword. How about Nikon digital camera? And check that one out and see how that does. While we're waiting for that, let me go into the user's guide. And one of the things that it says right away is the Rapid Content Wizard Lightning settings. There's a quick summary of how to configure and set up Rapid Content Wizard for optimal operation. Some of these settings are optional but can really help you get the most out of the software. They support a lot of third-party services, and some of them are paid, so you don't have to use them if you don't want to. So when you get to the settings window, or to get to the settings windows, you just click Settings in the top left menu. And that's this one up here. And since we're still waiting for content to load, I'm guessing that because it's taking so long, it's having a hard time finding content for that particular keyword as well. And this is where, if it would have been available to me sooner, I could have come up with some pretty good keywords ahead of time, but since it was only available for an hour before the show, and that was only to the people that had already signed up on the early bird list. So let's see. Nothing. Oh, look at that. Now we've got some stuff. And as you can see, it's got different paragraphs that you can use to create yourself some really good content. And the fun part with this is you can just select them and drag them in to your editor here to come up with some nice keywords, or nice articles. Alright, so let's say we'll grab this one. Finding the right camera for you entails a number of factors such as zoom, optical lens, storage, image quality, ease of use, whether it shoots HD video along with taking pictures, and of course included in this list must be your budget. That's why in this article I'll focus on what the current Nikon digital camera, what are the current digital camera prices. Now, I'm going to add this paragraph, and let's see if we can come up with, these are not prices in the US, so I wouldn't want to use those. Let's see. And see, a lot of this stuff is from India. The articles that it's pulling content from. But one of the cool things with this is you can actually include an Amazon product. And see, I haven't set up my account yet in the settings area, so let's do that. All right, we're going to go to General Settings, and there's Amazon. You need your associate ID, you need your access key, and your secret key. And I have those. Let me go over here and nab them real quick. Actually, I can probably do this using one of my own blogs. Hold on. Because I've got some already set up for this. So I just need to put my settings in there for the associate ID, which in this case what we're doing is for cameras. I'll probably use that on buy from Amazon. -20. Okay. Come on. My apologies, we're loading up here. Okay, now. Find my access key. Well, that's not cool. I can't see it on that one. Alright, well, I know I've got other plugins that have it in here. Okay, let's go to settings. And there we go. Okay, so now I've got my Amazon key in there. It's got a place for only wire info, Facebook. You can actually add your Facebook accounts here. You need to create a Facebook app, so I will be doing that in another place. Plus, it shows you how to authorize it, and there's link pipeline, Copyscape. You need to have a Copyscape account there. ClickBank, well, that's easy. And this will be buy from Amazon. So, all right, we'll save that. If you have a spin rewriter account, you can use your API key from that. If you have the best spinner, you can use your email address and password from that. And obviously, we just did Amazon. There's a YouTube. And then that one doesn't, you can choose different sizes of video. I'm going to go with the 560 by 315. Save that. And for now, that's what I'm going to use. Close that out. And my settings have been successfully saved. So now I can choose a ClickBank product, and it's going to look for ClickBank products having to do with cameras. It doesn't seem to have found them. Alright, well, we'll just check Amazon then. Now we've got some stuff here. Now, let's see. We've got the cool pics. Here, we're just going to drag it right there. Now, it looks like this, but when you actually preview it, it'll look different. It'll look the way it's supposed to. In fact, just go to preview post, and you see you've got the camera picture there. Now again, this will all be changed into the HTML. That's on the editor. Here's the preview. As you can see, got the description. You can click on buy from Amazon. It's got the current price, the list price, even some reviews. And all that's in an iframe for the reviews. So it's pretty cool. And then, we're not even done with all that. And then if you have a Copyscape account, you can click on that and it will tell you how much of that is unique. How much of what you've got up here is unique content. And then you can make changes so that it has a higher rating. You can spin text. You can spin all of them if you want. Now we're going to go back to content options because we weren't done. Now, the fun part with this is you can choose so many different things to put on here, including the content. You can choose paragraphs again. Do titles based on your keyword. Get thumbnails of pictures. And then if you're a Flickr, like if you have a Flickr account attached to this, you can download Flickr pictures and get images on Wikimedia, and then you can get videos too. So we could actually click on here and find videos where they have these cameras. So if you find one that you like for a particular camera, you can actually post it right there on in your post. And then select where you want that. Now here it is. And again, if we, I'm not sure, let me do the preview again. And I want to see if you can see that. Nope. Okay, so hold on a second, let me change the view on the screen share, because there's a preview screen. There we go. Okay, now we're in business here. You can see I've added the video, and the code changed again back to a video. And then here's the preview of the Amazon item. And then here's the reviews on there. So basically we've created a nice post here, and then what you can do with this is actually post it directly to your blog from here. And then you can do some more editing if there's more stuff you want to do, like you want to spin some of the text. You can select some text and spin it. Now I didn't include my spin rewriter code, so right now I wouldn't be able to do that, but it's possible to do it. Okay. Now, see this thing? This is remove red text. If you've gone through the Copyscape with this, the red text will be all stuff that is found on the web somewhere. Copyscape says is duplicate content. So all you do is either change the red text or remove it entirely. Sometimes it'll change the sound of what an article would be like, but basically that's how that works. Now I'm going to close this one back out, and I'm going to go back and share the screen that I was just the Rapid Content Wizard again, and as you can see, that wasn't really all that difficult, right? We're just dragging over some videos, and then we can go back and get some more paragraphs. So now it's going to load some more paragraphs for us, and then we're able to do it. Now you can actually set this so it will do auto posting for you, which, I mean, I'm always worried about auto posting because I want to make sure that the stuff looks decent when I do auto posts. But you can actually get the software to auto post for you, and it'll work on 10 different sites and 20 different campaigns at a time. That's what it's licensed for the price of $47 currently. I don't know if that price is going to be going up in the 7 days or not, but there's also some license upgrades that you can get as well. But for most of us, the 10 site method is fine, because what you do is you add your blogs in here so that you can post directly to them and then schedule posts to come out at particular times. Now, as you can see, some of these scores are higher than others. Let's go find some high scores here. There's some 90s. Nikon digital camera comes in Nikon D, Nikon L, Nikon P, and Nikon S series. Now, this would be something, because it's showing Indian currencies here, I would change those when I put them in my post. And then what I do is add that here, and then places in the US. I like the United States better. And then I can actually go and find some of the prices on Amazon for Nikon cameras, and I can then figure out the range from that. In fact, I've got a cool software program that I use from it's the Amazon Product Inspector. It came as part of the Amazon suite. I think that came out about 6 months ago, and I actually find myself using it quite a bit. Let's see, I'm going to use the same keywords in that, and of course I want to be in I guess that's electronics now. They don't have a photography anymore. So, okay, I'm going to do that in the search. And I have to wait for it to finish. It's found 109,000. But basically what I can do then is sort it by price. And it'll give me a list of what the prices are. And it's probably better to go by list price than sale price. That way when people find it at a lower price on your site, they will snag it up real fast. Okay, we're up to 277 items. I guess I'll let it keep doing this thing. And I'm sorry that you can't see that, but rather than changing from screen to screen, I'd rather just go ahead and let it do its thing, and then we can go from there. Although it's only it's only picked out, I may stop it. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so the low price for a Nikon camera, $3.35. Excuse me. So $3.35, and goes up to the high end was $3249.95. So those are some pricey cameras. Verify if that's the right price. Yeah, $3249.95. Okay. And then in reality, I could actually put the low end camera on there and then the high end camera as well. But right now I'm just going to go with what I've got right here. And then like here I got a Nikon D800 as one of the products that I've got. So let me go and select on Amazon again and see if we can find some of the other series of cameras. There's an L830. So we can add that underneath. Okay, that's this one here. So, see, this is, I'm going to say Nikon L. And I want that to be heading 1. Actually, that's a D. Never mind. Okay, and then the next one is the L. Nikon L. And that's heading 1 as well. Okay. And we could actually, let's see, what's the next one? Nikon P and Nikon S. I'm going to make headings for those. Nikon P, Nikon S. Oops, capitalize. Separate headings. Okay. Now let's see if we can locate a good Nikon S. Here's a Nikon S. Don't want that to be, I want that normal. Okay. Let's locate a Nikon P. I'm not seeing one yet. Here's a P520. There we go. And then this part I'm going to normal. Okay. So now I've got one of each kind of camera as an example, which is cool because now we've given them an idea of what's available. Okay. Because in this one little paragraph here it says Nikon digital camera comes in Nikon D, Nikon L, Nikon P, and Nikon S. So now we've got one of each of those cameras. And now the one is a video. So let's see, what's that down here? It's an S. So I actually need a D to go with the video. D800, I bet you there's a D800 in this list of products. Tell you what though, it brings up a lot of good products that you can choose, and the fact that you can see the pictures for them is nice too. Come on, it's got to be a D800. Well, maybe not, because the D800 right now, that's a video, which is why I'm not finding, because the ones that are in here now are all large numbers, like D3200. So maybe that video won't go well with this. There's a D3300. Not anything smaller. The D70. Guess we'll just have to do a D70. Actually, let's go with a bigger one. I liked D3100. There we go. And then we'll just put that one underneath the video. Okay, so when we put all this on here, it looks a lot worse than what we actually have, because all you see is this bold text up here. You don't really see what it's going to look like. But when we go to that preview, it actually looks decent. Okay. So then we can actually choose a title for this then. You click on a list of titles based on the keyword, and it'll bring up some titles. And Icon digital cameras, something for everybody. That actually sounds pretty dang good. Okay, so now we've got a title for our article. And we should probably get some pictures. Apparently Wikimedia didn't have any good pictures, but actually we've got enough pictures just from our Amazon products that will be okay. So we can go back to the paragraphs, let it pull up some more, and we'll need something to be a good closing paragraph. And again, I'm taking a long time because I'm learning this as you are. So we actually could have had this finished a lot quicker if we were already knowing what we were doing right off the bat. Plus I had to locate some more info that I needed. But you have so many choices of things for content. You can get Yahoo stuff. You can even do infographics. And I haven't even gone into the content builder, rapid whiz, layouts, campaigns, scheduler, backlink energizer, and a lot of other things. Okay, come on, let's see this thing do its thing. In the meantime, let's go to the user's guide here. Okay, how to create high power fusion content. There's a lot of content power in our hands with this software, and you should watch the training videos in the members area at least once. However, there's a quick summary of how to create fantastic content for your website. First of all, creating article posts. To begin creating an article, simply type a keyword into the keyword text box and hit the enter key. You will see a list of paragraphs appear that have a score beside them. The software uses the score to to display the most relevant paragraphs on the top of the list. So basically, the higher the number, the more relevant it is. And you just drag and drop them on there. So once you've done that, you can add images, and you can click on thumbnails, Flickr, or Wikimedia buttons, and a list will appear of available images that you can drag and drop right into the editor. And it does require that you have a Flickr account and API set up in your settings. Adding a video, and we just did that. It was pretty easy. Monetizing your article, you can go to use ClickBank, Amazon, or Commission Junction to display a list of products that you'd like to include in your article. And you can just double-click the products to see what they look like and drag and drop them into the editor. Then you want to edit your article to maximize quality. So you've got this word editor, as you can see. This is what we've been using. It's very much like Word, and it's a lot like the program I use for my blog posts, which is Windows Live Writer. The settings are very similar. It's got a few more features, actually. So I may end up using this to write my posts, and I just have to install my nice blogs that I want to post to regularly on there. I wouldn't do my WSO Insiders on here because that's more for this is more for niche blogs where you want to make some money off of the posts. On WSO Insiders, that's more of an informational blog where I make money if you purchase one of the products that I'm talking about. But since most of the time they're not ClickBank products, they're usually JVZoo or Warrior Plus or something like that. So now we needed a closing paragraph. So let's see. I'm not seeing anything that really would, well, if I took the time to read everything, I could probably find one that works good. But at the same time, okay, here, this one's a good one. The P&S series cameras come with interesting features. That's something we might want to add there. And then you can create a lot of stuff and then spend a minute or two writing a closing that you feel good with. Okay. Now, let's see what the content builder menu is like here. I think that's what this was. Here's the content builder. Okay. Let's see what the Rapid Whiz does. Now, Rapid Whiz. Okay. If I want to do something, again, we did Nikon digital camera. So let's say this time we're going to do Nikon D. What was it? Oops. I can't see it because I think it was D3300. So we'll do Nikon D3300 digital camera. I'll click next. And then the WordPress website we want to save it on. Right now I don't have any on here. So actually I guess I would have to enter all that information before we go on to the next part. But it would actually do the post gathering for me. And in this case, because all right, let's see. buyfromazon.com, and then let's see, and this would be, it's not giving me a chance to get the category, so now it does. Okay, so we want electronics, provided I can see it. Okay, camera, there we go. And we can actually have it spin content, and we can click finish. Wow, okay, so it's set up so it could actually do 3 posts per day, but we only want 1 here. And we can actually have it go ahead and post now. And it's going to post some content. And I want to see that. But this would, you would have to actually keep this software running in order to check to post things. Personally, I'm not into having software running all the time on my system, but if I get up or right before I go to bed, why not just have it set up? Okay, I've got a problem with my not valid XML RPC. Failed. Let me go to that blog and see what it was supposed to, see if anything posted at all on there, because I'm kind of curious. So, buyfromazon.com. Sometimes stuff will not show up. Now that's really interesting. There is something there called the best article you will ever find. And then there's a Nikon D3300 digital SLR camera. Let me show you that screen. So it actually did, even though it said it failed, it actually did post. So I guess it didn't fail that bad. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I'll do the screen share, and then it gives me the link to go to Amazon. And I'm going to go there because I want to see if it remembered. I did not use my link, however. Oh, you know why? Because it pulled that off of the video. Okay. So in this instance, I would want to edit that to include my link. But that's part of the reason why I'm not crazy about auto posting. I like the idea of at least having my hands on something before it goes out, because this pulled, if I go to this video on YouTube,
Welcome to the video.
Here is the all the info about it, but see how it says for more reviews, please check, and then that's the link to it. Okay, I gave their info, this one McCartney guy. I don't mind, since I'm using their video, having their link on there, but I would rather also put a link to the product directly under there as well. because then people are more likely to go click on the button that says buy now or see more information on this topic. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the software. So hopefully this is helpful. I'd like to be able to show you as much as I can about the software, so that way you can make your decision on what you want, whether or not this is something for you. And now, since it actually did post, I'm curious if the get posted URLs would actually show up. Okay, so it does create a folder for the ones that you've posted, and then you can open them up in Notepad. Of course, this one, it tells it, when I open it in Notepad, it says that it failed. So it doesn't actually give me the URL for it. But I think what it failed doing was bringing in other content. Well, no, it said it was an XML RPC error, so that would be something with my blog that I would need to go and check with my support people and see what the deal is. Now, I'm going to deactivate this because I don't want it to try posting again, and then we'll go back to Content Builder where we have this. Now, if I really want to take this, so I've got a 3100 here. Let's see if we can get a Nikon digital or Nikon D3300 digital camera. And I want to get, first of all, hit enter, let it do its search. And if you are interested in getting this software, I would greatly appreciate it if you bought it through me. And the link to that is WSO Insiders. That's WSOINSIDERS.com/RCW Lightning. And that's LIGHTNING, because there are some people that spell lightning with an E in there. And I think I will paste it into this video here so you can see it too. I'll put it here. And I'll make it big so you can really see it good. There. That's WSOinsiders.com/RCW Lightning. And I guess I shouldn't scroll off of it. Now, what I want is an Amazon product for that D3300. And look, there it is. Got a picture of it right here. And the only thing with this is, because it uses its own shortcode for this, I would have to actually go to the preview. Once I use that link here, let me add this on here real quick. The bottom of this. Okay. Now, if I go to preview, and then go all the way to the bottom, wow, that's a lot of customer reviews. And part of that is because of the way I set that up. Now, it's interesting that it capitalized my, oh, I can actually go and save the HTML, which is what I really want. And it'll actually save it on my hard drive. So now I can actually access it as a text file and then open it up and paste it. Because what I'm going to be doing now is opening up that post that we just did and pasting in the product info for the D3300 to go with that video. And that way I can make some sales from that. But overall, that, I mean, I have not really covered a whole lot. I mean, you can edit your templates for whatever you want your articles to look like. You want a thumbnail article with then a video and an image, and basically you just click on the buttons to make it the way you want it. If you do a YouTube video, this is your choices of, do you want the thumbnail first, do you want the description first, all that stuff, plus the width, the URL for the video. Your Amazon, you can adjust what it does for what it will look like. Yahoo. For Yahoo, it goes and looks for Yahoo questions and answers. And then ClickBank, it will get you the title, the URL, keyword description, and the thumbnail for the product. And then Commission Junction, it will, you have a lot of different options for that. And again, part of this is so that you don't have the same look as everybody else on you, so your site is a little different. So maybe you would want yours to be the advertiser name first, or maybe the price first. So you can just rearrange all that so that it looks the way you want it to. And you can just delete that and put your title. By URL. Now some of these, oops, if you hit enter, it'll do it again. Hit delete. The description, and then you would click save. I'm going to reset it back to the way it was. And don't be afraid to play with some of this stuff, and just, if you don't like it, reset it. It's not bad, and you can save it so that way you've got the code for it. And obviously you're going to need this RCWCJ, because what that tells it is that it's a Commission Junction link that you're going to be using for your blog. And then you can do that with any of these. You can make the changes the way you want them. Alright, so let's go on to campaigns. And campaigns, you can create campaigns for posts that you want automatically. Okay? And automatically will post to WordPress. You can choose your websites that you've added. If you need to add a website, just click here and add your info. You can have it auto-generate, have it pull from a text file. Then there are Facebook settings so that you can have it post to certain profiles or groups or pages. Article Builder, if you have an Article Builder account, you can set that information up and it'll use that to build your content. You can set the number of words you want, number of titles to choose from, number of Yahoo questions and answers, paragraph size, minimum paragraph size, number of paragraphs that you want to pull in, number of articles you want to do. There's a lot of information on here that you can change. So you can really tailor this to exactly what you need. Then there's the layout settings. I'm not sure why Yahoo is at 0 here and everything else is at 100%. Well, no, Amazon, ClickBank, and Commission. Oh, excuse me. Amazon, ClickBank, and Commission Junction and Yahoo are all at 0. I guess those are things you would add, whereas articles, images, and YouTube are automatically searched for. And then there's special settings like your Amazon API. It's interesting that this is, you could have a different associate ID API key for each campaign that you're doing, which is good because you can make it, you can actually be working for clients on some of these things. You can use a different affiliate ID, a different page ID that you know, tracking ID, and then different video sizes depending on the size of your blog, and then your OnlyWire info, the backlink URL you want, and the anchor text, and then footer information, which you can create a footer for your WordPress that will automatically, actually it's for each individual post. It'll post it at the bottom of each post, so you can actually say something like, you know, if you really like this information, please, you know, subscribe to our opt-in list and maybe have an opt-in form under here. Or there's so many things you could have them do, or maybe have them go and subscribe to your YouTube channel, or go to your Facebook fan page. All this, there's a lot of stuff here. Now that's just for the campaigns. And the scheduler, like you can see, we had one that we attempted, and then it will try to do a post. See, so if you have, you know, 50 different things going on the scheduler, every 30 minutes it'll shoot one out. Okay, if it's available to post. Now, if you say you only want 3 posts a day on here, obviously every 30 minutes it's not going to post. It'll wait until the next time that you're supposed to post, and then it'll shoot one out. Backlink Energizer, you get your links in here. So you paste any URLs you would like to have pinged and backlinked. You paste them in here, and then use your keyword, and then you would click ping sites. Actually, I should probably look at the directions on that one, just to be safe. Let's see, where's that ping? That's the end of it. Okay. Forget posting, layouts, content. Seeing the ping. Hang on, let me look at the table of contents. Ooh, almost done with the show here. Contents. There we go. Posting Fusion. Advanced features. Hidden Ninja powers. That must be that last page 20. Okay, so they don't talk about them here. So most likely they're in the videos in the members area, and that's where we're going to see all of that. In the training, there's
90
installation settings, in-depth Facebook settings, creating Fusion content, posting content, using the Rapid Whiz, scheduling your campaigns, advanced features, and even how to run RCW on a Mac. Since this is Windows software and it's not using Adobe Air, most likely that they're going to show you how to do it with using some sort of parallel software.
60 seconds.
Okay, well, I hope you've gotten something out of this. I really like to help out as much as I can. Remember, you can get this at wsoinsiders.com/RCW Lightning. And it's going to be posted on the bloggingwithmichael.com/blog as well. Plus, you can find it on WSO Insiders as well. I'm just excited, to be able to play with this software, and I'll probably be doing some posts on Buy From Amazon later today. Probably tomorrow. Today I've got lots of errands, but we'll get some stuff done. And, well, I guess the time's up. So thanks again for listening, and I'll see you next week on Blogging with Michael. Now to find the button. It's that infamous button that has music coming out of it. Here it is.